What I'm about to show you might be one of the best. Okay, so one of the things. So what I'm about to show you might be the reason. What I'm about to show you today is the reason why these third-party companies are doing so much better than most of the main brands out there. And this comes directly from BroToys with Deicide War. Anyway, this is clearly a God of War figure. Look at that. That is a beautiful looking figure with the sculpt and the details and everything. Very angry, which I think is very on character, on brand. Look at that one. He's still very grumpy. He's a sourpuss. Let's look at the bottom of the box. Oopsie. Deicide War, but upside down, and then Deicide War, but right side up. And then back of the, oh goodness sakes. The back of the box, we have a lot of broken English, okay? It's fine. It's product or cost paint fading. Doesn't matter, we're not here for backs of the boxes. We're also not here for the box in general, really. This is a deluxe edition. How do I know that? Because there's a little sticker that says deluxe edition right there. Otherwise, I think the box is probably the same. Let's get into this figure. Now, this one comes directly from 5K Toys, and they're sending it to me so that you can get an early glimpse of, well, not even a glimpse, a full-on visible experience with this thing so that you can go pre-order it now. And there's two versions, the standard and the deluxe, and I'll put it on the screen and there's the difference. Less stuff. Nicely packaged here. I'm already a fan of this. This is the way you do it, folks. You don't need those stinking zip tie things in there. Look at this detail. My goodness, I cannot wait to really take a peek at it. This thing is an unofficial, unlicensed piece of art. Why do I say that? Because look at this. I mean, you can see it from there. So let's just start looking at it in depth. Now I'm gonna put it into the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's start over here with the hand. So you get a left and right of this punching hand. Look at the details in this thing. This is absolutely insane. And you know, I say that a lot about a lot of things, it seems to be on this channel, but this is how you know when I'm truly into something, because I use specific words to describe it, that it's next level, it's art. And then you get this hand, which is a nice gripping hand or just a cool stance hand. On by default, you get these relaxed hands, which is always good for posing, to have some nice relaxed stuff. What else is in there? Gigantic axe. Now, this guy, he's taken out a lot of gods, okay? This is basically Stormbreaker, right? From Thor. There's so much lore here that I can't even keep up with it, okay? Look, I can't even use my words right now, but look at the details. This looks like a piece of jewelry. I just don't understand how they're able to do this at 1/12 scale. Not the painting alone, but just the sculpt work. How does it work that small and not just get lost and kind of blend and like blur out and soften or whatever? This is blowing my mind. I can't, you know me, I talk too much, so I'm gonna keep talking. Then you get two of these, because of course he has two of these, and my God, I can't. I just, look at this. How is this possible? At 1/12 scale, folks, look at this. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, there's things that are 1/6 scale that probably don't even look this good. You get this dagger, and it's all chipped up. It's been used a lot. The details on the bone of the handle, the wrapping, this is crazy. And then the sheath or whatever, scabbard, I don't care what you want to call it, that the blade goes into, also very, very intricate. This looks really, really nice. I mean, it's got like stitching etched into it. And then you get all the extra bits and things that I don't remember what all this stuff is, but look at this. This is incredible. And then it's got a real leather strap just to add that extra level of detail. And another thing I don't remember is the thing for, but it looks great. And these chains that are in here seem to have a bendy wire in there so that you can pose these, because this is what you attach them to, right? Isn't that how that worked? But I don't see a specific way to connect them. There's not like a hook or something. So you're just gonna have to, I guess, tie this end piece on like this, and then do like a bread tie. I mean, that works. Looks great, functions, and it's posable. And then you get this shield, which, I mean, just right off the front of it, it looks really, really good. Oh, wait, isn't that what this is? the shield before it enlarges. Look at the details. I love the coloring here and the wash and stuff, so it really looks aged, bronzed, or whatever. And then on the back of it, you got these leather straps so that you can wrap it around his arm, and there are buckles so that you can tighten it. But look at look at the detail all the way through. Jesus. And then you get this guy who just hangs off your waist and talks to you the whole time and tells you all kinds of things and tells you stories, talks to you and your son, tells you old things of the people. I don't remember. God. And then you get this alternate face, which is very angry and very, like I said earlier, on brand. But look at the details, even in the eyes, around the eyes. There's nothing lost here. Even at this scale, you're getting all of the artwork that you could all of the artwork? Yeah, whatever. It looks great. And then you get the main figure. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that. Oh, there's a magnet. What? Oh, okay. I mean, you don't really want to remove it because it looks super goofy, but that's pretty cool. On to the main figure. Looking at the details of this face, I mean, it's like, it's painted up even more so than the other one, I think. There's just a higher level of detail, the coloring around the mouth, around the eyes and stuff. This is crazy. It's 1/12 scale. How? It doesn't make sense. Now, is this brand BroToys, are they gonna make his son? Because that would be pretty cool. Then you can kind of start really building out your game, your full game with 2 people. And then the details here, again, this is just, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. How can you sculpt this small and get it printed out or molded, injected? It's not, these aren't 3D printers. How do you get this? It doesn't make sense. All of this detail here around the belt, all of the soft goods, well, they're not even really, some of them are soft goods, like his pants. Look at this. All the way down the arms. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Answer me down in the comments. Go. Hey, does this make sense to you? There's been a couple brands that I've really been in awe of on this channel, but this is like a whole different level. This just doesn't even make sense. Goodness. I can't even talk. Words don't make sense. So there's a lot to attach here. Let's figure this out. So we got the dagger is gonna clip onto this piece. Oh. Well, that comes off easily. Also a magnet-based thing around the belt, so that really helps. And the shield in its tiny form will clip into his gauntlet here. Nothing seems too tight or too loose, by the way, which is good. Now the arms are gonna have some articulation limitations because of these shoulder pieces. Obviously the magnet's there, but double jointed elbows. You got ball joints on the wrist, which is my favorite because you can get any angle you want. They all feel really good. They don't feel like you have to heat these things up, but maybe it's a good idea just to protect yourself because you don't want to break a $100 figure. You can still get some pretty good range out of the top portion. You do have like essentially a ball joint on the waist, so you can get some more range. And the legs are definitely limited by the skirt piece, and looks like probably double jointed knees, but because they're so thick, they kind of still get in the way a bit. You got some rotation here at the ankle, and then just kind of this weird ball joint, but it seems to work pretty well. Hopefully it doesn't get loose over time. And to get him on, it's actually just a little loop that goes around the belt. There you go. He's ready to tell you great tales of the dwarves. Is this thing worth the price? So far, I'm gonna say yeah. It's kind of pricey. It's like $100 or whatever for the deluxe. But look at it. You're not getting this from other brands. And there are some really good brands out there. Not a lot of people making this guy. Well, there you have it, folks. I cannot wait to get into the posing thing, which you've already been seeing. So I hope I was able to get some awesome ones out of this. I think there's going to be limitations for sure on the posing side of things. But my goodness, with all of the accessories, you get a lot of options to have a lot of fun with this thing. I think if you're a fan of God of War, this is kind of a must. This thing, it's stunning. It just doesn't make sense to be this good. Well, there we have it, folks. Did you enjoy this thing? Did you like it? Did you like the video? Click the like button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this thing. And then if you enjoyed this and you want to see more from 5K Toys, then click the top video there. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.